Today, we're going to be giving you a closer look at this S9 series laser distance meter.
All right, this thing I'm really impressed with. I think they really thought this through. It's really nice. I'll show you how it works, but these are the items that it comes with. The actual measuring device. This is a little wrist device so that you can hold it on your wrist or put it around your wrist so you don't drop it. Carrying case. And it also comes with batteries, and the cool thing is, this is why I think that they've really thought this through. It takes a screwdriver to pull off the battery pack. It comes with a screwdriver and screws for you. So, I mean, they really thought this through. They're giving you everything they need. And the device itself as well is very nice. It just does a ton of stuff. So just look at it really quick. You got your screen here, all your buttons in the front. You even have these bubble levels. I forgot there for a sec. You got bubble levels here and there. And then you also have, this is for measuring. I'll show you that in a bit. That's where you'd put your wrist thing through. Batteries on the back, nothing on the sides. And then your laser on the front or on the top there. So turn this guy on. This is what confused me. The only thing that really confused me, you got a power symbol there. I figured that that's how you turn it on before I even read the instructions. So I'm pressing this and pressing, nothing's coming on.
Right, power clear, that's what it looks like.
Right. The way you power it on is that button there, the big orange button right in the middle, that powers it on. This button turns it off. So I got a little confused there. I had to read the instructions. Wow, how can I turn this on? Anyway.
It may be more helpful. I mean, the placement of that middle button is a good placement for a power button, but it just says measure. It would probably be more helpful if that button at the bottom here said off clear.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's how you would turn it on. That's how you would also measure. So you'd hit that to send the light out and measure. And it's instant, by the way. Every time you turn it off and then turn it back on, it will be in meters. But if you're not, you got a unit button down here you hold in. You can change it to feet, inches, and feet, inches.
Yeah, in just seconds.
And then back to meter again. And now what this will do on when you first turn it on, it will measure from the bottom of the device. So if you put this on the floor and measure to the ceiling, it is measuring from floor to ceiling because it's measuring from that. If you don't want to, you can change that. This button here will change it. And as you can see up here, this little icon up here, it'll change the line. Now it's measuring from the top of the device to the point. If you hold it in again, or I guess you don't have to hold it in. Oh, maybe you do. No, you don't hold it in. Okay, so now it's measuring from the bottom of this thing I pulled out before, bottom of that to the top point. So you got a number of different ways that you can measure, which is pretty cool. You don't have to measure from just the bottom. There we go. Anyway, this button is a min-max. This is your history. It'll keep a record of your last 20 measurements. So that's a history right there. And obviously the clear, power off, and then the unit button. And this one is where you're going to go through all the cool little things. If you just want to do one measurement, boom, you turn it on, hit the button, it measures. Right now from where I'm holding it to the ceiling, it's 1.62 meters. And I can also, like I said, change it 5.453 feet. And so on, so on. It even gives you fractions. So it's 65 inches and 13/16. So it's pretty cool. If you don't want to do a point, oh, sorry. There
we go. So there you can see the fraction there in the corner.
So if you want to change, if you don't want to just do a point to point, don't worry, this thing can do it. You hit this little Windows-like button, and you can change it to area. So it'll ask you, and it'll even show a picture right there. Can't really see. Wait until light goes off. There we go. Shows you a little picture. It's asking for length. Once you take the length, it'll blank the width. And so it'll give you the length, it'll give you the width, it'll give you everything combined, and then it'll give you the area in square inches or square feet or whatever, which is pretty cool. So for instance, let's do this room really quick. So it wants the length. So I'm going to do my big kitchen here. Say I want to do flooring, and I'm like, I don't want to have to measure everything. I take this guy, put him up against the wall, hit the button, boom, there's my length. I come over here, hit the button, there's my width, and, oh, actually, hold on. I was measuring from the top there, I forgot to change that. Let's start over.
It's fast. You can do it.
So, length.
Okay, so you got the laser shooting across the room.
Yep, here's the width.
Here we go, measuring from wall to wall.
Okay, so, yeah, like I said, it was in meters because I didn't change it, but it doesn't matter once you got it. I know the thing will go off here in a sec. Actually, there we go, I can turn it off. By hitting the unit button, it turns that off. So, focus. There we go. Okay, so there's my length, 21.572 feet. Width, 15 point whatever. There's the combination of all widths and lengths. And then there's my square footage, 326.96. So now I get to go to the store and say, I need 326.96 square feet of flooring for this room. Just like that, easy. So, but that's not all it can do. You hit this button again, and you can do volume.
Nice.
So I can get the volume of this room if I really wanted to, with the capacity of the air, right? So same concept, shows the little symbol up here. Oops, sorry. Shows the little symbol up there. So right, it wants me to length. So I'm gonna do the length really quick. And look at it. It's now blinking the width. So I'll do the width again. So I look at it, and now it wants the depth, which would be floor to ceiling. So I put this guy on the floor, went up, got it. And once again, I've got all my measurements, right? Length, width, combination. Oh, length, width, combination. And then I got 2,622.3 cubic feet of volume in this room. Just in case you needed to know that. But it does it, right? And that's not all, right? So it keeps going. You hit this again. And now you can do the triangle if you need to do an angle. Okay? Oh, I keep forgetting. If you need to do an angle, it'll measure by the... I always have trouble saying this word. It's
Pythagorean theorem.
Pythagorean theorem, yes. I always forget how to say that.
Good job, Jeff.
Yes, so... it can do the 2 sides or the 3 side or the 3 side. So this thing does a lot. And to do that really quick, I'll show you. It's not like, science, but say I want to do the angle of this room from right here, right? So where I'm standing, I'll get the floor, put it up like this. It wants me to do the angle first, so you always look at the screen. So there's my angle. Now it wants me to do the floor. And then there you go. It's going to give me that. There's my angle. There's the angle. There's the floor. And then there is the measurement that you need. Or no, that's the height. So This is exactly what you're going to need. If you want to do that, these are the measurements that you need, just like that. Really simple, right?
Yep.
I don't know why. Obviously, if you're doing like stairs or something at an angle that you're going to need a brace or something like that, you'll be able to measure it with that. I don't really do that very often. But it's nice to have just in case. And you can do the 3-sided as well. So if I needed to do like in the middle, like say I had something here and I needed an angle going down and an angle going up, and then that. I could do it that way too. And that's really, that's all it can do. But, all it can do is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's tons of stuff. You just cycle through this way to change all your settings, where you want to measure from. And like I said, your units and feet, inches, meters, feet, and inches. And like I said, I mean, this thing is awesome. It'll do up to 100 meters, which is 320 some feet. So if you've got a huge room that's more than 320 feet, then that's a big room. So this will do your everyday needs in your garage, simple measuring, or if you need to do flooring, or even if you're a contractor and you need to quick get somebody's room for flooring or walls or anything like that. This guy's an easy thing to use, and he's pretty small. It's about the size of my hand.
Yeah.
So he's easily can fit into, turn it off so he's not measuring in my pocket, but you can easily put that in your pocket and walk away.
If you're a man. Women's pockets are different.
Right, but anyway, so really cool. This thing does it all. I really like it. I've been messing around with this for a while. I've taken it to work and actually had to measure something that we were talking about at work, and somebody brought in a measuring tape, and I just pulled this guy out, plopped him on the floor, hit that, and got the ceiling height just like that. And they're like, oh, okay. So it was really easy. Mm-hmm. You didn't have to hold this measuring tape to try to get the ceiling height. It was that easy. Put it on the floor, hit the button, and I got the measurement immediately. So this thing's really cool. I'm really excited about this. It's really powerful. It's done everything I needed it to do. I had no hiccups with this thing. It's just been great. It's a great buy.
Yeah, for sure saves you time on projects with that convenient laser measuring. You don't have to mess with measuring tape, and you don't even have to worry about conversions or anything like that, because you can just simply scroll through the different units right there and measure in whatever unit you might need.
Also wanted to note that this black part, it is a harder rubber, so it makes it durable. It's not like super, super soft, but I could take my nail and press in, so you can tell it is kind of soft, so it does have give, so if you drop it, it's not going to just shatter and break. Mm-hmm. It will bounce there and forgive a little bit, which is also very nice. So the durability of this thing, I'm sure, is I'm not going to have any problems with it.
Yeah, and all the reasons that you would need a measuring tape for, I mean, you're going to want some durability with that. Okay, nice convenient case. And then on the back here, you can put like a belt loop through that. Attach it to your belt if you needed to. So it is just convenient and fast and accurate. And that's been your closer look.